All right, hi, welcome to week five. So in week five, and this will be a little bit different. We're spending the week really focused on governance and ethics in IT, and it's worth taking a week to out to talk about this, especially from what we've seen in the last well, I'd say even 3 or 4 or 5 years with the uh, growth explosion really of social media. And understanding how that what that means for um, IT. The reason is because it's not necessarily separate. And what we'll talk about this week are a lot of the things that are they're key to sort of ethics and governance in IT in terms of making sure that you have financial um, systems that support what you are financially accountable for to both your stakeholders, so your governance, the government, the regulatory officials, and also your stockholders, what you're supposed to do, what the SEC requires, all the things that Sarbanes-Oxley sort of puts in. So there's that layer of it. And then there's a layer that IT has really become responsible for in terms of privacy and what we need to do to manage um, privacy for our employees and for the people that do business with us. And as we start to set up these online marketplaces and such, obviously this has become very important. And then the third thing is social media itself and the responsibilities that any organization, including a company, has to be responsive to how people interact on the platforms that the company is responsible for. And then, how we respond to what's happening within social media for the people who are we're both accountable for and the people that we do business with. And so, kind of thinking through those things ahead of time and building strategies around that, it's imperative for IT to be involved with that stuff because these aren't just legal issues that the legal team is necessarily equipped to handle, nor are they issues that your leadership team is equipped to handle without support from the IT professionals. So we got to think through that, and that's really what we're trying to do this week is dig into those things. So we'll have a little bit of a conversation about that. There's some reading in the books. I got a few websites I want to take a look at, and then at the end of the week we're going to have a sort of an essay on privacy and how we do some of these things. So that's it. Welcome to week five, and should be interesting.